What's up, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint.
It's your girl Fee.
We are live in effect Sunday morning. What's going on with everybody? What's up?
Dealing with allergies really bad right now.
Fee is all congested.
It's allergies though. I'm not sick. Yo, I know the guy in the movie last night was like, "This fucking bitch gonna come to this goddamn movie sick."
You was out here sneezing.
Yeah, I was sniffling like crazy in the movie. First, I was like, "Sir, you're not missing anything." We're sitting in a Star Wars movie.
So we saw Star Wars last night. We're not going to talk spoilers, and this is mostly for people watching the replay because people are going to be joining soon, right? I guess we'll talk a little bit non-spoilers on Star Wars.
I don't know how.
Well, you better learn. All right. So also, guys, I want to plug my my partnership with That Spider-Man booth. So they have a mystery box. Well, they do mystery boxes twice a week. They have a mystery box going on from yesterday until Wednesday. It's a $30 mystery box, guaranteed to get 5 comics equal or greater value. And one winner will win the grand prize of an Amazing Spider-Man 129, first appearance of Punisher. It's a raw copy that grades at about a 6.5 conservatively. He said 6.5, maybe 7.0. So make sure to use the code GEMMINT at thatspidermanbooth.com to get $10 off their $30 mystery box. It's a one-time per use code, so if you've used it in the past, it's not going to work. But if you haven't and you want to try to win that Amazing Spider-Man 129, hit thatspidermanbooth.com. All right, now that bills are paid, we lost Fido.
No, I told you my allergies. I'm waiting for this Benadryl to start working.
I got you.
I don't blow my nose.
We're live on Facebook. We're live on Instagram. We got Jesse Say What, Timo Comics. Now, this is not the comic spoiler show, so I usually do that on like Saturdays. But man, we ended up buying tickets to Star Wars, and not everybody in the panel had read all the books and everything. So I guess we just passed it. What up, Lenny, Andre? What up, the Shy Warrior? Unruly Simeon in the house. Unruly, looking forward to that package tomorrow, brother.
Really?
He sent us the Sideshow Catwoman premium format, which I always love that one ever since I saw it at Comic-Con. So we're gonna get to do a review on that.
That's cool.
What up, the Graphy? What up, Jack Flenley? What pollen is high in there?
That's what I say to myself. Like, what the hell is out here? There's nothing. There's barely any vegetation.
What up, Perry Comics? What up to our Facebook peeps? This thing doesn't let us see who it is, though, man.
They have to allow. I mean, I'm not even seeing those comments because I'm on YouTube.
Yeah. What up, Dark Ranger? The Omnibus guy. What up, man? What up, Facebook guy? So, talking on this.
What up, y'all? Yo, hey, everybody. Shit, this shit is just people are lighting it up.
I like the review show. Maybe we'll do it tonight or something, man. I mean, I'm off all this week, so it feels like one big vacation. I'll hit up the guys.
I'm sure a lot of people are off tomorrow.
It is the holiday season.
It's the holiday season.
What up, Joe Rizzo? Frank Rizzo. Open your ears, jackass. Remember that from Jerky Boys?
No, I didn't watch Jerky Boys.
Real Dope Comics, what they do.
I had a good childhood. No.
Banana Jester, love the Punisher statue protecting the shelves. You got him and Agent Venom holding it down up there. Wesley's catching up on his X books. He's loving them. Bob Blanton says we look like nerds because we both got glasses.
Makes me look like a nerd?
Nah.
I'm not a nerd. Look, with my Atari shirt on.
I'm cool because I got my Gem Mint shirt on.
It's so chilly up. We have the heat on, so I'm good.
So you know what's funny? So we watched Star Wars Rise of Skywalker last night. First of all, Fee is a bona fide Star Wars hater since I met her.
How dare you?
You are.
Use my fucking government name.
Stephanie Small.
Wow.
And I realized I must be the worst movie reviewer in the history of movie reviews.
Yes,
because
you love everything.
I love no, you know what it is? I love everything that everybody hates, and I hate everything like that people love.
No, but you like no, it's tissue.
Yeah,
because my nose is
a little toilet tissue.
Little tissue.
So I watched Star Wars and I was like, yo, I fucking like this movie. This movie is exciting. The visuals are dope.
Some people are just easy to entertain, Steve. No, just kidding.
I must just be the dumbest motherfucker. Because I'm like, yo, I'm not done. I liked it was action. It was fast paced. The visuals were good. Hold on. The story wrapped up. It had a lot of emotional ties. It didn't?
No.
Get this thing, man.
Stop. It's just, my nose is irritated. It's dry skin. Just please stop touching it. Nobody can see it.
So yeah, we're not going to talk. Don't talk spoilers. See, people haven't seen it yet. I know. Don't maybe terminate this broadcast.
First of all, you think I want to talk about Star Wars?
Should have been one. It's a little hot in here to wear that because we got the heat on in the house. But anyway, so then I watched some other reviewers and everybody's bashing this movie. Everybody's saying there's plot holes.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to bash it. I mean, if you're just a regular person going to go see this movie, I mean, I didn't see the movie prior to this, so I don't know what happened prior.
Yeah.
I know the gist of everything. You don't have to.
I actually liked the sequel trilogy a lot. I thought, the visuals, I thought it was interesting. I liked it a lot. I think the first trilogy and the prequel trilogy suffered from bad CGI. Obviously, they're dated, so this one is looking up to date.
Right. Wait, you're talking about like the original first three that they
well, both the first two trilogies
that ruined the whole movie
for you. You can't do
hated it.
You can't do the dated
so,
CGI.
Oh no, they did current CGI on dated movie.
Right. What up, Alexandru? Yeah, aka Ruben said he was crying the whole time. Great for a sequel. I think there were. If you are a diehard Star Wars fan, there was plenty of scenes to tear jerk you.
I almost did a thing just now called a spoiler.
Yeah, don't do that.
I almost did it.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Stop talking about Star Wars.
Who that booty? Am I copping Red Hulk from XM? I don't really think so, but we'll see what happens.
Who dat booty?
Who that booty at?
Yo, he probably didn't want to add the 4, but had to because that's probably a few folks got that one.
Sleaze78 says he loves every movie almost due to the fact that he loves art so much and appreciates it. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed them for what they were. I watched like reviews like the Angry Joe Show review, which I tend to always disagree with every review he's ever done. And I disagree with this one too, but I understand like his breakdown of what he calls plot holes. I don't really necessarily consider plot holes. I just feel like just because it didn't go the way you thought it was going to go doesn't mean it's a plot hole. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. Anyway. I just feel like there was stuff I was like, okay, if I was the editor, I'd be like, okay, we can take that all the way
but
out.
Dave Scarpa, I agree with you. I feel like negative reviews do much better than positive reviews. And that's like a thing. Like a rant does better than a praise.
I gotta tell you though, if somebody's ranting at a movie, it's kind of like when you eat something gross. You're like, oh my god, this is disgusting. Try it.
This smells terrible.
You gotta just see the nightmare that it is. And if I see a good review, I'm kind of like, well, I don't really need to see it now. I know it's a good movie, but if it's bad, I gotta see how bad this shit is.
Right. I mean, and also we only watched it the one time. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. It makes me want to watch the sequel trilogy back to back again.
It makes me wonder seeing this one.
How you keep them going?
Like, how do I fucking watch the next one after? Okay, because I guess it's episode 1, like the 4th movie that they made.
With
Jar Jar Binks.
You couldn't get past
unwatchable. I couldn't even get through it to watch the next one.
Yeah,
I didn't watch episode 5, episode 6.
I feel like episode 5 is the Clone Wars. I think that's one of the most boring one. Really? Council meetings and like these big, huge battlefield wars with androids versus clones. God. I think the third episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, that whole where you see that.
Is that
Anakin
with Darth
battle.
Maul?
No, that's episode 1. But Darth Maul is only in it for like a short time, though.
Oh, that's terrible. He's like one of the coolest characters. He's badass.
Tavon Lawrence said, "Y'all scaring me because someone's gonna throw out a spoiler." I know, right? We're not gonna do. Well, Spee might.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not.
Okay, so
all right, let's change the subject. I liked it. Spee hated it. I knew she would.
No, I mean, I didn't hate it. It wasn't my favorite movie. I don't need to see it again.
We can't talk about the reasons why you didn't like it. We'll have to say that for next weekend.
Yeah.
Because I know the reasons why you didn't like it.
Yeah, I've got more that you don't even know about yet.
Cool.
I didn't mind Jar Jar.
Oh, I thought he was annoying as hell, man.
I was like, does your caregiver know that you're saying this? Who's taking care of you? No. He's so, I just couldn't. I just can't. It's too much.
I don't know. I mean, I guess they want to show different species and races throughout the galaxy. All right. I guess, is that enough Star Wars?
Should we start talking about music?
That's only towards the end of the show.
What other? I was like, we were at the movies. So I was like, I don't even know any other good movies that are in the movie theater.
All I know is why movies these days have like 45 minutes of previews. Like, holy shit. Right? Is it me?
I was like, the movie just started. And you're like, all right, I guess I'm eating this now. I'm like, I mean, we have been in here for almost an hour.
The previews are insane. We finally saw the Wonder Woman preview because I didn't even see the trailer.
I gotta tell you, I love Wonder Woman.
I love,
I love when they're going to 84.
That I'm not really too much of a fan of. So
yeah, it is weird.
I liked all
weird,
the like choreography, like fighting that was going on in that trailer.
Choreography.
Choreography.
What about so like I didn't understand this part of that commercial. So they showed the guy from the past is also
Steve.
there with her. Steve.
How did he get there?
Is he?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see in the movie.
Traveler. I mean, he doesn't look like he aged well. Looks like he's wearing a shit ton of makeup.
I've never seen any of the live action Disney reboots.
I didn't see the Beauty and the Beast one. I didn't see the Lady in the Train where it's like just come up with a new movie.
David Presley. I have not read any Vault comics. I got to get my boy Rockin' Robbie to send me some. I know that's his shit. Oh shit! I missed a bunch of comments.
I'm not even keeping up, so I don't know. You ever watch Rambo 5? No, I don't watch Bob. Anything that you talk about, nobody's done.
The answer's no.
Oh my god,
Maxwell Lord brought Steve back.
Real Dope Comics says Kid Anakin was more annoying than Jar Jar. He was hard to watch too.
So he was so damn cocky. Like, shut up, you little shit.
First of all, you little asshole. Okay, don't even talk about The Mandalorian because you're not going to like what I have to say about that either.
He's a Star Wars hater,
I don't get the hype, yo. It's so overrated. It's so overrated.
Are you guys excited for any movies or TV shows that's not comic book related? Oh, I was going to answer this and say we're going to start watching The Witcher, but I guess that is comic book related. I think we're going to start that today, no?
Yo, I'm so down. It looks so good. I love medieval shit.
What up, Just a Rican in this comics? Jumanji, we haven't seen, no.
No, the original one.
Am I looking forward to Wonder Woman 1984? If I had to keep it 100, I would say I am not looking forward to it.
You're a liar.
And that's the year I was born.
I know.
Look, I liked Wonder Woman, the first one.
I did.
I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it.
So Gal Gadot is gorgeous. So beautiful. And it's just like when she's just got that blank.
She's got charisma too. You know what I mean?
Just that blank look on her face, and her eyes are just beautiful. Like, bitch, stop.
Yeah. First of all, speaking about Mandalorian, you gotta love Baby Yoda.
He's the only thing that keeps me coming back.
I like Mando. I like his whole thing. He's like Boba Fett-esque character.
He's like supposed to be the best. Like, so a Mandalorian is like a bounty hunter, like spy. Like they have resources and shit. He doesn't. He should be like highly trained. I feel like he doesn't sneak around very well. Like,
he be whooping ass though.
He'll like walk. He's like going back to the hangar where he's got Baby Yoda in the thing with Strangers from Candy. What's her name? What the fuck is her name? Amy Sedaris.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sneaking into a dark room, but he's walking right into the middle of the room, into the only light that's in there. It's like, are you sneaking or not?
Somebody said, I think it was Unruly Simeon, the first 2 episodes were fun, but it's been kind of stagnant since. So I think that's what you said. You like the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, the first 3 episodes we had a mission, and all of a sudden they're in a village.
They're like one shots after that, right?
With some like really weird team of people that are so smart. They capture him. These fucking I can't say the word.
I think that some of the supporting characters are kind of lacking. Like in that prison episode, that was kind of whack.
Yeah.
Unconventional heroes.
I did agree with what other people were saying with that last episode that we just watched, episode 7. They do feel like they kind of just like, all right, we're getting back on track here. We're going to get back on topic. Sorry. We kind of fucked up there. We were going off on a tangent.
Yeah, an Invincible animated series. I am down for that. I know they're supposed to be making that.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I want to read that book.
Yeah, I mean, we got them right there.
The sheer size of it is intimidating.
Lenny said, I'd pick an Ewok over a Baby Yoda. I'm not really an Ewok fan.
Which one's an Ewok?
Aren't those the little guys in the jungle planet with the little black eyes?
Oh, yeah, okay. Because Chewie's a Wookiee.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's what they were Wookiees. But what are the little ones with the dark red eyes in the desert? What are those ones called? No, those are not Ewoks. They're
Sand people.
No. The sand people are one with the aren't they the ones with the teeth? The little ones that are like, and they steal shit.
Yeah, that's the sand people, right?
Are they the sand people?
Pretty sure.
I'm sure that the sand people. Well, then what are the ones that are like that ride on those big buffalo things?
Do you reckon you can get a decent pair of gloves out of Baby Yoda if you skin him carefully?
Oh, his ears would have to be thumbs. They'd have to go for the thumbs.
Jawas, yeah. What's up, Very Gary?
Thank you.
Well, a lot of people, Jawas.
See, I knew there was something different. Thanks, guys.
Crazy Jones and this bitch. Yeah, Baby Yoda pop. I tell you right now, and if they make a flocked one, y'all better jump on that train.
Hey, call him Flocka.
Bang in the house, Flocka.
Oh, he put his name first. That's funny. He had to type that.
He didn't give StreamYard the permission.
Good on you.
So, I mean, hold on though. Anytime a new episode of Mandalorian comes out, we're like, all right, let's watch it.
No, yeah, because I'm like, please just get back on track. Can we have remember Lost? They had that episode with the spider that was like, where is this going?
First of all, homie from Lost was in Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker.
And well, he's also in Lord of the Rings.
Damn, I wish we could talk about spoilers on this shit, man. I wish I could see who the members are.
I can't. So I'm on.
Dark Ranger's a member. Oh, Archer.
It doesn't show you?
It doesn't show us on StreamYard, yo.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Fallen Order is what? A Star Wars video game on what platform? I kind of had the urge to play video games again lately, man.
I want to watch you. So they had a commercial. Witcher. They had a commercial for our new Grand Theft Auto game, but is that only? How do you play that? Because I like watching you play Grand Theft Auto.
I didn't see. I thought it looked like.
It looked like it said it was online. So was it an app?
Oh yeah,
it's an app.
Well, no, they have the online mode on PS4 and shit.
I like those games.
A lot of people ask, what are we looking forward to most in 2020? I don't know. There's nothing huge that I'm really looking forward to.
The thing that I'm looking for the most in 2020 is just not to be 2019 anymore. I just don't want to be in 2019 anymore.
I'm really looking forward to a lot of the Sideshow X-Men statues. Like, I really want to get the Jean Grey, the Cyclops, the Gambit. Really looking forward to those. The Sabretooth, the Logan. As far as video games, nothing I'm really looking forward to. Movies or TV shows. Not really. I like when things like start over. I like change. So I'm just excited because it's the beginning of the year. I feel like everything sort of resets. We get to renew, and then I like resolutions, even though I don't really keep them. It's fun to try. It's like a game in the beginning of the year. Like, how long can I do everything I want to do the right way? Savon says Green Lantern omnibus in 2020. Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple omnibus I'm looking forward to, like Hulk by Peter David. I'm looking forward to that. Grab that X-Men. What is it? The 12. Yeah, this isn't good. What as it's cooled off, it's what up 90 MF Comics. Yeah, hopefully Saga comes back. Yeah, there's a lot of new comic storylines that I see are starting the end of Marvel. Lindor said 2020, hopefully Saga comes back. Yeah, that's what I just said. Oh, you did? Oh, sorry. I was looking at my phone. Andrew Darville, what's up, Gem? Any affordable Marvel key issues you would recommend for someone starting their collection from scratch? Yeah, you know what? I plan to make a video for this. I think I like copper keys in 9.8. So you can get the first appearance of Bishop at a 9.8 for under $100. You can get the first appearance of Mr. Sinister for about $150. You could get first appearance of Rogue in Avengers Annual 10. You could get first appearance of Jubilee. There's a lot of cool X-Men keys that are affordable. And then Spider-Man keys are always fun, but they got really pricey. But you got some good questions coming up. Spider-Man keys from the 90s. You can go for like the Scarlet Spider Kane keys. You can go for any of the symbiote keys. Oh, yeah, so the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, we got to get a console in the room that I can play that shit, right? Even though it scares the shit, I get so scared when you play it. I really like Resident Evil, too. I'm not a huge Resident Evil fan. I just remember you playing it when you were a teenager. What up, Stone Sour? Yo, I went crazy on the Funko Pop game. Hold on 1 second. Can I show them what I got going on just in this room alone? Hold on, let's switch this up. What? What are you doing? Just gonna show them. That's just one Funko wall that I got. This is really a lot of Stone Sour's fault for hitting us with that Scorpion Pop. Stone Sour is harsh? No. Oh. That's our dude that came through to buy the Ninja Turtle NECA joints, remember? Oh, he's into the horror stuff. Yes, horror. Look how we got all close and personal. I know, hello. Now they're gonna say that thing you keep trying to fucking get off my face. The toilet tissue? The little tissue. How do I get back where I was? Oops. Bam. Back at it. Look at that, man. We are slick moving. If you ain't gang, you lame. Gang. What happened to the Saturday Night Reviews? Yeah, I kind of, we just we ended up seeing Star Wars, and Bueller didn't get his books in. It looked like it was going to be just me and Robbie, and I don't know. just kind of felt like maybe we'll do it tonight or maybe
Whoa,
tomorrow.
what did Alec Manning say? Who's Topanga?
From Boy Meets World. He just because he had something on his page that
Oh.
Topanga's every 90s boy's first crush, and I was like, what about the Pink Ranger, motherfucker?
Topanga. I love that name. Like who?
You got a Topanga vibe going on.
Do I?
Especially your hair's straightened right now. When it's not straightened, you have a little bit more volume and bounce.
Yeah, well, it's the hair underneath the bottom's growing out, and because it's short, it has volume, but the rest of my long hair doesn't.
Oh, you're right.
Sorry.
Hey, but what's it called? My man said, are you getting the 18-inch Batman pop? Nah, man. I don't have room for that shit. Like, I have enough statues.
Every time one comes, I'm like, really? We're still doing this? It's not over yet? You're not sick of it? You got to keep them all in the boxes?
Your boy Chenzo here.
Oh, what's up? I texted him this morning, too. I don't know if he responded to my Snapchat.
New Mortal Kombat movie. I'll believe it when I start seeing trailers, man.
God. New Mortal Kombat movie?
Falcon and Winter Soldier excited or nah? Nah. Oh, what up, Bueller? I just called you. Ears must have been ringing.
What up?
Yeah, man.
I don't know. 2 whiskey clones said Melissa Joan Hart from Clarissa Explains It All. She never to me was ever like, she's very homely, I think.
No, she
when
was
she was younger.
She was too much of a tomboy.
Oh my God. First of all, I loved her. I was like, oh my God, if I had a ladder at my window.
You know who I was going to mention? That's an unlikely one. And maybe it's kind of slightly a generation before. Wendy from
I do not understand that one. She's
just the girl next door.
I don't even think she's that.
I
don't know.
I remember as a kid being like, get her. Just get with her. Who else was
First of all, I would watch Tim the Toolman Taylor and his fucking son. What's his name?
JTT.
Hell the fuck yeah. Hell the fuck yeah.
I hated the other one.
In Boy Meets World, the best friend, like the trouble
the bad
one.
Boy.
First of all,
y'all must have loved his ass.
Hell the
Corey.
Fuck. Yes.
No, is that Corey or
that
brother?
I don't know. There's 2 of them. There's one that's kind of stupid.
The brother.
The stupid
one.
one.
The older brother's the stupid one.
Okay, but no, the best friend.
Is it Cody?
No. What's his fucking name? But yeah,
it's gonna start hitting on the comments, but
Kelly Kapowski. Duh. Come on, we don't need no brainers, all right? We want the fringe girls.
But they were sleeping on your girl. What's her face? The striptease girl.
Oh! I don't remember her name, but
Jessie. They were sleeping.
When that movie came out, Steve, it blew my mind. I was like, why is she doing this? Because all I could see her was from Saved by the Bell. I'm like, why? This is what happens when things don't go well in high school.
Sean.
Yes.
Sean.
It's spelt the correct way. I'm sorry, SEAN.
So you know what's
Sean is SHWN.
You know what's funny? When we got Disney Plus, I watched the pilot of Boy Meets World, and I was like, man, I can't watch this shit. It's whack as hell. Kelly Kapowski was crazy back in the day. Sean was in Sin City. What was he? Wasn't anyway. Hillary Banks from Fresh Prince, though. That was another one.
Really? The snobby sister?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, I used to always think she needs to straighten up her attitude. She's never gonna find a husband.
So real quick, talking about those keys, unconventional hero. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of getting those copper books in less than a 9.8. I don't know. I'm just not into that. I don't know why. I can't really explain the reason why.
Someone just called me a yellow bastard.
Because I called you yellow. Now they're hip to it.
No, I think he's talking about something else. I just was.
Well.
Oh yeah, Clueless. First of all, Paul Rudd is in that movie.
A young Paul Rudd looks exactly the same.
A young Paul Rudd.
No, she was it, and then she was Batgirl, and that shit was whack as fuck.
I would love to be a Cher for fucking Halloween.
Cher
from Clueless.
Oh, which one is that?
They're the main character.
That's her name, Cher?
Yeah.
I feel like it was something else.
Her last name is super Jewish. It's like Goldenfarb or something.
Oh, yeah. Her dad was like a Jewish lawyer, right?
Yeah.
I just always remember that movie, that makeout scene. They were showing like mad tongue. I remember as a kid being like, what?
Wait, what makeout scene?
At the end of Clueless, where she's kissing Paul Rudd.
Oh,
you don't remember that?
Okay, yeah.
I don't
know why I don't remember that, but I don't remember it.
Stacey Dash was up there too. The dudes love Stacey Dash.
She was in Clueless too, right?
Clueless.
Yeah. First of all,
she still looks like that.
Beautiful.
Too.
She's beautiful. I used to love the way she would talk. She'd be like, first of all.
Mm-hmm. And your girl, the other girl died too, man. She was in 8 Mile.
Brittany Murphy.
And she looked way different from those 2 movies too, right?
She's the only reason I can get through 8 Mile.
I always liked her too, rolling with my homies. 2 people hit that back to back. Still fine. I say, yeah, she looks the same still. The redhead from Boy Meets World, she's a porn star now? I don't remember a redhead from Boy Meets World. Shut.
That's why she's a fucking porn star now. She doesn't have that money.
Other guy was the bad boy. Isn't that funny?
Oh, he was so bad.
He had like no
What?
parents.
All of us were like, we can fix him.
Oh, he's Yellow Bastard in Sin City? Oh, okay. I don't remember that. I remember Yellow Bastard, but can you speak with a British accent? Oh,
first of all,
you want a Glasgow kiss, mate?
First of all, it'll be Australian.
Our kids keep saying this shit. I'll spark you in the jaw, mate.
I'll spark you in your jaw, mate. I think that's Scott. I don't think that's.
What is that from, though?
It's from a fucking video on the internet of this bitch going off. You know the kids love to fucking memorize that shit when they're laughing their asses off.
Jen, what's up with that Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Oh my god, Alicia Silverstone, Blood Bubbles. I used to love her. Alicia Silverstone. Oh, that's her name.
Check out Alicia Silverstone recent lip sync battle. Super hot.
Oh, she's a vegetarian or vegan too. I think.
Why she fell off the map after that Batman?
Because
Forever?
she had a family. All right, she got a fucking family. Everything that every girl waits for. Man. No, they ravage everything.
Scanlanny's wild.
The mother. Man. Yo, 1990 is about to be 30 years ago. I saw that on the internet and I was like, what?
But I'm 35. So, like, I guess.
But, like, 1990. Oh, Coms, you're a vegan? That's dope. It's hard to do.
Tia Carrera from Wayne's World. Is that the girlfriend?
The singer?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I never could. She's just this. It's not my. It's not my type.
Yeah, I mean,
she's not my kind of pretty. But I could see why people would think she's pretty.
Right.
She kind of falls under the same, maybe a little bit better, but she falls into the same category as the girl from the girl next door. What was her name? When I'm like, I don't get it.
Wendy?
Yes, Wendy.
I think it's way different categories though.
You think so? I think that they're like, because I could see why some people might like think Wendy's pretty, but I don't.
Shout out to JW Statues.
Hello.
I think it was one of those things like she was the prettiest in that show, which made her prettier.
Or in that neighborhood.
Right. You know what I'm saying? She was in neighborhood 10, but if you seen her at the club, it would have been a hard 7. No, 6.
Ooh, 5. 10 years.
You wouldn't say that you're 35? At least I wouldn't. I don't understand. I'm 35 years old, man. I'll be 36 in June.
My birthday's coming.
Fee better hit that tray 5.
Jeepers.
What up with the statues? Yo, there's a bunch of statues that are supposed to ship within the next month. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the AC turned off.
We got the heat flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. So what else is going on? So it's Christmas. Oh, so here's the thing.
Oh god.
I was thinking, we do the what's in the boxes. I was like, should we do a what's in the box Christmas edition where we just open our Christmas presents in front of the Christmas tree? I think that would be a dope video.
I don't know if
it's not all comic related.
I don't know if I can. Our personal gifts that we got.
Well, we can always edit some parts out.
Oh god. But I don't want to have to get all the way dressed to open up presents.
Well, who says we got to be all the way dressed? We could just be in sweaties.
All right, I guess maybe.
Thomas Rankins, you can get a Gem Mint hoodie right under this video. Should be our Teespring account, and it looks like there's only a green hoodie, but if you click it, you could actually change the color. That's the one I'm wearing right now. It's the same one. I got a black one.
Gem Mint holiday special.
Bob Blanton says we don't act our age. Do we act younger or older?
Yo, I kind of feel some kind of way when I think about my age because I do not feel the age that I am.
Yeah, I feel like I'm still like in my 20s.
I look around and I'm like, there's no way that I say that my age begins with 30.
I love when people try to give me shit like, you're too old to be doing that. It's like, dude, I own my house. My cars are paid off. I buy whatever the fuck I want to buy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously, there's a lot of people that like the same shit that watch our channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got a hobby. We got a side hustle. We got a regular job. Like, why? So what
I do.
I don't understand what the problem is.
Because I would say to somebody else, I'd be like, you're 35. You're not 20. That's how I feel. Something like, get back to your age. But then I look around. I'm like, I guess I don't really.
I act however the fuck I want to act. It's been working so far. Dude,
I don't know why I keep drinking this. It's terrible. Get this away from me.
Why don't you do the bigger boxes found in smaller boxes for Christmas? You just might.
Yeah, how could we do that? How could I pull something out of a smaller box that's bigger? Physically, I feel 40.
No, physically, I'm feeling like 70.
Oh my God.
But then people comment on my videos, but I'm like, how are you even watching this video? Like, how did you come across it if you're just so not into it?
Because sometimes you just gotta fucking watch somebody you know you're gonna hate.
Oh, Bob Glenn says we act younger, way younger.
Oh God, you remember when they used to have those shows? I mean, you probably don't remember, but I used to watch them with like Maury and fucking all those talk shows.
Yeah.
Like
Ricky Lake.
My mom doesn't act her age. I'm so scared our kids are gonna take us home.
Yeah, but their moms be like at the club wearing clothes they shouldn't be wearing, like mini skirts and midriffs that they have no business wearing.
I guess. All right, I don't really dress like that, so
I don't really dress my age either. But I don't know. I mean, dress how I want to dress, man.
But I feel like our whole generation is kind of like that. Jerry. Yo,
that was the Stay Home from School marathon show.
Their show changed completely when they stopped the fighting. When they stopped allowing, because they used to let them fight.
Yeah.
Until it looked like it was getting crazy.
Scandals and Animals. That's from the Seinfeld episode. The Merv Griffin show. Stuka Von Ferno says he's about to be 57 next year. Loud. DJ Sick Rick. Phil Donahue.
Oh, Geraldo. Or is it Geraldo?
Geraldo, yeah.
What's the other guy?
I just remember Ricky Lake. If you lost a little weight, you look like Ricky Lake.
Yeah. I couldn't remember how it started. I was like, wait, I know it's about weight.
Girls be on Jerry talking about my mom took my man. They have the crazy topics, man.
That's crazy. Oh my God, my mom took my man. My mom's pregnant by my baby daddy.
Jerry got a judge show. Now, there's like a lot of different judge shows. What about that one lady we just saw? She had like the fancy ass courtroom. It didn't even look like a courtroom. It looked like a space deck.
It looked like a man.
Alec, what are all those new Noturo pops? Wasn't into those, brother. That was not for me.
When you wanted to see a ginger midget fight the KKK. Jerry Springer.
That shit was all fake as hell, man.
Bob wrote, about 50 years ago, people your age wore suits and ties and pants.
And they also fucking made 12 cents an hour. Got to give you props, Jen, for the old school ICP plug. Yeah, I didn't know if anyone was going to catch that. That's like the only Insane Clown Posse song that I remember. I think that was like their most popular one, right?
Yes, but that's first of all, that's one of the most popular lines that they have. My little brother used to listen to that shit when we were little.
I like that song, and I like the song that they had. It was like the end of it was like their last song on their last album of like the Dark Carnival or whatever. It was like a positive ass song. It was about God. Everyone got pissed off. I was digging it though. This shit was dope. It sounded good. It was a good song.
12 cents an hour. Yo, I hate Maury. He is the worst human being.
But he had the best thing with "You Are Not the Father," and the people.
Him and Jerry.
Miracles. That's it. Yeah, that shit is dope, man. I fucks with that.
What?
The song from Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm tripping. It's not Miracles. Miracles is the one. Magnets. How the fuck do those even work?
Yo,
that's not the song I'm talking about.
I love the Workaholics episode where they go to an ICP concert. That shit is so funny.
Yeah, I was never like an ICP like fan. I remember that one song. If you lost a little weight, you look like Ricky Lake. What's that one song I'm thinking about though, man? Them boys made bad money independent though. People sleep on that.
So wait, you were talking about that song that they did before, the religious one.
Yeah.
Wasn't that supposed to be like how you guys liked all our music for this long, and it was really actually all about God and shit?
Yeah.
But like, I don't even get how
the
you
carnival is God, and we don't care who said it, and something like that. And their fan base was pissed.
That shit is hilarious.
Did everybody know what I'm talking about?
That's like such an ICP thing to do, though.
Right? Is this it right here? Hold on.
You're not gonna play it, are you?
No, I'm just. It's in my brain. I can't get it. I can't get it out of my head.
Oh my god!
I can't find this shit.
Yo, Wesley said he hates ICP, and the fan base is even worse. First of all, chill out before you get a bottle of Faygo sprayed all over you. No, for real, it's pretty bad.
I can't find this shit, man. All right, whatever.
Yo, ICP to me, they're like the Eminem of the fucking rap world.
What does make any sense?
Of those types of like fucking music artists, the ones like
the goofy content.
Yeah, he's like goofy.
They had a movie too that was kind of weird. I saw it.
They had a movie?
It was called like Big Money Hustlers or some shit like that. I had a friend that we grew up listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony. And then all of a sudden he started getting really heavy into ICP. And I was like, oh, I can't really fuck with you anymore, man. Like, what's going on? Like, he was big into like, we used to listen to like Biggie and like Bad Boy and shit like that in middle school, and then Bone Thugs. And then he started getting into this ICP. And I'm like, you're going down a path I cannot follow. Rustlers? Was that what it is?
Jay Salsa, good morning.
What up, Quantum Edge? Nah, I don't. I didn't buy that deluxe edition, man. I got to try to be careful. I'm running out of space, man. Like the last haul I got in, it was difficult to get everything put away. I actually did it. I had to put those trades up top though. Started to look like Forge's house in here, just stacking them up.
You don't have you could put pops along the whole top of that shit.
No, only out of the box. Yeah,
those are out of the box.
All right, everyone relax. Are we talking food or music? We haven't gotten to food yet. We've been talking music. We did get into music. Speaking of music and Funko Pops, yo, I'm definitely getting those Tupac and those Ice Cube Pops.
When are those coming out?
I don't know.
Why are you definitely getting them?
Well, I want to get the Ice Cube in the car. I just think that shit looks dope. And I got the Biggie Pops.
So
gotta get the Tupac. Because that's my shit, man. Why'd you get Fraggle Rock? Same fucking reason.
Yeah, they first of all are collecting dust right now. Yo, I am looking forward to the Eternals movie. What? Who's what? Who sent the it was DJ Sick Rick, right? Sent the Care Bear and the
Was it?
I want to open those, but I want to destroy the boxes. Oh, FYE has Tupac Pops.
They're there now?
That's what DJ Sick Rick says. FYE is
Bound said, that's a Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, Fraggle Rock. Yeah, fucking Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle.
Those are the only 3 I ever bought. I didn't buy fucking 60.
I have way more than 60. It's like more like 160.
Kiwi Barb, Berserk. Berserk.
I don't think we've watched and read enough to really have a favorite yet.
I first of all, when I was younger, used to watch anime with my brother all the time. I do like with the guy who does. I don't know how to say his name properly. He has like he does all of how to say it, Ghibli or something. The guy who the big looks like a raccoon with a big white stomach and he's got the ears.
Tanuki suit.
Oh, I know the people in the chat know what I'm talking about. He's like he's made Ponyo. He did.
Oh, okay, yeah. Little Fishy in the Sea.
You know, our kids love Ponyo.
The only anime I've ever watched was Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and then manga. I've read a handful of books. I don't think enough to.
Yes. Tutoro.
Oh, okay.
No, but there's a G name. Whatever. But yes, Fraggle Rock. The Fraggles would butcher the Smurfs. That is accurate. There's a new movie that came out that's got blue people and mushrooms, and I thought it was going to be a Smurfs movie, but they already did that.
I used to watch Smurfs and the Snorks as a kid.
Hell the fuck. Well, we caught the tail end of the Snorks.
But I used to watch it when I was like stay home sick from school. You know what they need to bring back? They got American Ninja Warrior. They need to bring back American Gladiators.
That's the word right there. I can't say it.
Ghibli.
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 Ghibli. Ghiblis.
It's Ghibli bits.
Yes, they see. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Studios or something like that. Yeah, it's a Jeep thing, baby. You know what? Dragon Ball Z. I know it's like a cult classic. Everybody loves Dragon Ball Z. I just hate how long the dragon shit out. The fighting. That's like, but it's like cute, you know.
Everyone's gonna say you need to watch Dragon Ball Kai because it's an updated, condensed version.
Oh, let's watch that.
I'm down for that.
I'm down. It's all of the.
It's all the arcs without like no filler.
Okay.
I feel like you are missing out not watching Dragon Ball first because that's how you get introduced to all the characters: Piccolo, Bulma, Goku.
Well, if people
Vegeta.
keep bringing up the shit. First of all, someone mentioned the Gummy Bears. I know you never watched it, but I used to watch that shit. Gummy Bears.
Now you know what
in here and there and everywhere.
You know what I did used to watch though is Gumby.
Oh, first of all, Gumby is as a child watching it used to make me feel like, yo, the world is such a fucked up place. What? I don't know. I would watch it and it would make me so existential as a child.
We used to watch this in elementary school. They would wheel the TV in, but they would play that and reading Rainbow.
Kids are like, wheel the TV in? Well, you just carry it in your hand like this. Like
they used to wheel that shit in, strap down.
It used to be a huge box on a huge trolley.
They used to wheel that shit in, and He-Man's coming out on Netflix. That shit is hard to watch, man. I tried to watch some He-Man cartoons recently. I was like, yo, the Prince Adam stuff is super whack.
Oh, with his pink shirt?
DBZ 3 episodes of screaming to power up. That's accurate.
Hey, same.
Tailspin. I used to watch that for sure.
Uh-huh.
You don't know you don't have a favorite over Vegeta or Goku?
Yes, I do have a favorite. You know who my favorite is.
Vegeta?
Yes.
See, I'm a Goku guy.
I like Vegeta.
Everyone likes Vegeta. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get why people like Vegeta more than Goku.
Well, if those are the two that I'm picking
Vegeta's
from, that's who I'm picking.
Asshole,
but that's
man.
not my favorite character in the whole show. My favorite character is going to be like a small offshoot character that's like cute and just a little thing.
I mean, I said Gummy Bears is real. I thought that was from Rugrats. What about Reptar?
Reptar Bar? They sell them shits at FYE, don't they?
Don't they? It's like
with
green
the green
and
candy. If I swear to God, I don't want the green shit on my tongue though. Tapping Bulma. You didn't think we were gonna read that out loud, did you?
Now look at
Joseph.
Argueta.
I
like Vegeta because he got that Tupac I don't give a fuck attitude. But you know what I'm saying? There's a time and place. I feel like he always was against everything everybody wanted to say or do. He was always on the other end of it, no matter what.
Darkwing Duck.
Like if somebody said we're about to order pizza, he'd be like, I hate pizza, Kakarot.
Kakarot.
It's like, dog, nobody calls him Kakarot. They just call him Goku, man.
First of all, every time I see him on the screen, that's what I always call him.
My man said Reptar bars are mad gross.
Yeah.
I know. I really want to talk. Next weekend we'll do a live stream. We'll talk Star Wars spoilers. Because I really wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, I like Krillin.
Oh, Krillin's the wackest.
No, I just like how his head's got the dots on it.
And then he wiped the android and they had a kid somehow. I guess he had reproductive organs.
They must have saw an episode of fucking Rick and Morty and like, we can do it.
I had never watched one episode of Rick and Morty.
Well, you're fucking missing out, so be proud about that.
Good,
be proud. Be proud. No, be proud that you are fucking missing on a great show. Go stick with that.
Happy holidays, brother, on Facebook.
Let's go back to New York City.
Vegeta is the Raphael of DBZ.
Oh, I wanted to show them the new patches that I got. I'll just put up a post on Instagram.
Yeah, I've seen Gantz have like these softcover omnibus. I always see them in the shops. I've never seen the Broly movie, so I know who the character is, but I've never seen it. Y'all need to start reviewing exotic candy bars like Reptar bars.
I will gladly. If people want to watch me review candy, I will gladly review candy. I love candy.
Will you put Pop Rocks in soda and see what really happens?
Yeah, right here in the middle of this room.
Oh, they made a wish to turn the androids into humans? Okay. I missed that part.
You said that like, oh, I must have missed that. That didn't happen. Like, oh, I must have missed that part.
No, believe me. I believe it. They wish for a lot of things in that show.
We got a lot of wishes. Never mind.
Jedi Fallen Order. What type of game is it? Is it a first-person shooter? Is it an action-adventure third-person view? Is it a MMO? Like, what is that Star Wars game?
Speak on it.
Yo, Justin Beasley, I was fucking pissed when Michaels ruined that set of cards.
So on top of it, so we gave it to them. And then they were like, oh, it's going to be ready in like 2 weeks. Yo, every time.
2 months later.
Yo, they just went, we need another week. We need another week. We need another week. So finally they call. Well, we're out on lunch one day and they're like, oh, we need you to come in so we can make a choice on what we're going to do next. And I'm like, what are we going to do next? Like, and closing it up and being done and getting it home to our house. So we get there and she's like, okay, I need you guys to come in the back with me. And I'm like, all right. So it's not good. So she unveils the nightmare.
So they placed the cards with permanent like tape and didn't space them correctly. So the whole set wasn't going to fit. I'm like, first of all, how do you not space it out before you start taping?
You lay them fuckers down where you want them to fucking be, and then you lift each one so you can have a fucking. So
the way it would have worked, they would have actually had the whole base set on there. It wouldn't have had the checklist or the bonus cards, but there was an inch gap in between each card, and it wasn't even.
They were like wobbling. Like some places had larger gaps than others.
So, and then what she tried to do was peel a couple cards off, and I don't know how she ended up doing this. Some were ripped in half.
Like they peeled the plies together. Like they separated the front from the back.
She was like, oh, and we would need to replace these 3. I'm like, look, these cards ain't sold in stores, man.
She said 3, and I'm like, I'm looking at these. This one's got a rip in it. This one's bent. This one, I'm like, there's way more than 3. Like 50% of these.
Jim's so heated his glasses fogged up.
Yo, for real. Yo, Steve's like, you got to walk away because I was getting so angry. I go, I just don't understand how you just start sticking shit down without planning it out. You just go.
So at this point, like, I paid $850 for the set, $420 for the framing, right? And we don't know what the end results are going to be. She's talking like, you could tell like they were down to refund us everything, but it was like the last resort. So she was like giving us all these options. And, you know, I was struggling between, just give me the frame as it is, because it would have been the whole base set. Yeah, some cards were creased up or whatever, but it's going to be behind glass. I was struggling with that. Ugh. And then I was getting madder as I was going on. And they ended up refunding the $420 onto the card right there. Woo. And then they said they would send a check from corporate for the $850. I actually happened to have the PayPal transaction. But what if I would have had those cards from a childhood? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but
luckily you had that, because like even if Steve was looking back at the original work order and it says at the bottom, Michaels is not responsible for damages over $250. So we thought for sure corporate was going to deny the request for the refund and only give $200. I was like, if they do that, I can never shop at Michaels again.
Burn this motherfucker down.
No, I can never shop here again. And I love to come to Michaels and just fucking spend money.
So bottom line is they're like, no, we already talked to corporate about this. So they already had it all worked out before they even called us in. They knew they were going to have to refund us, however, because they knew it was an expensive card set going in. I told their ass. And what I hate about Michaels, first of all, it's unfortunate because I'll never get them to frame another set, right? What's unfortunate is like the lady taking the order at the framing section acts like she's going to be the one to do everything.
She tells you, I'm going to handle this because this is so expensive. And then you get somebody else you come in and
somebody else is doing it.
And they have no idea what they're doing.
And she fucked it up.
No, like none. If you would have seen, like she didn't even use a rule. She eyeballed all of it. And it was like she was dealing them with double stick tape on the side. Just
it's fucking bullshit.
I'm like, how did you do? She just, honestly though, she handled it well because she was the whole time. She's like, I'm really sorry.
She was scared as fuck.
I'm really sorry.
I mean, I wasn't yelling or going crazy, but I was visibly upset.
I know for a fact she wasn't expecting you to show up to pick up this set of fucking cards. She wasn't expecting someone that looks like you.
Oh, because she didn't take the order. You know
right. Yeah. She wasn't like, oh, this guy looks like he's crossing the border multiple times a day.
I was pissed, yeah. So then I started looking at it like, all right, you know what? I get all my money back. The video of unboxing the cards hit like 35,000 views. I was like, all right, I got something out of it. I don't have the frame, which is disappointing. But also, you know what? What's weird about the whole situation is that I was having second thoughts of the frame while it was being done. I was like, damn, I got like mad money into this card set just to put this shit on the wall. Was that a good move?
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, well, I can never sell it now, so just deal with it. It's going to look nice. But I was struggling with it a little bit, even though I had already paid for everything.
Next time, just get the frame and the matting for it. I can lay all that shit out.
Well, you don't understand. They're custom sizes. So the plexiglass or the glass or the acrylic.
No, that's fine. Okay, so get the black part first. I'll lay them all out and cut it, and then we'll know
what's crazy about that set of cards. Old school subscribers will remember when I tried to buy that set of cards back in the day, and they scammed me on eBay, and I had to get my money back.
You got to tell them the history, the lore of this card set.
Bottom line is, it's not meant for me to have this card set at all.
It's not meant for you to get
what pisses me off about it, though, is that I do have these cards.
Oh, that's
still,
the part I wanted to say. So at the end of the day, the hardest part of the set for him to replace wasn't even placed on the board because she didn't plan it out right and didn't even get to him to put him on the last additional.
Well, these aren't the hardest set, but this is like the chase card set, right? So what happened was this wasn't glued down yet, and I was like, all right, well, let me get my bonus cards, and they're like, no, when we refund you the $850, we buy those, and I was like, nah, bitch, these were separate. That was for the base set, and the PayPal transaction even said base set 1 through 100
card, yeah.
So I actually have 2 sets of these, and I don't know what I'm going to do with these double impacts, man. Somebody said they were going to send us some of them for a giveaway or something. I don't know. We'll see. I was highly pissed. I got me all worked up, man.
I know. Honestly, when like a couple of days later, they said that they had the check ready. When they told us it might take 4 to 6 weeks, and it was like less than 2 weeks.
When they told me that, I almost lost it again.
Woo! I was like, oh, well, you guys had no problem waiting to tell us about this. Yo, it was almost 2 months. When they said it would take like 2 weeks for us to get it back, it was almost 2 months.
Yeah, we saw Rise of Skywalker. We talked about it earlier. We're not doing spoilers yet because embargo has not been lifted. We'll talk about that. We'll talk spoilers next show. What up, Agent K? What up, my man? 1236. We pay those. What does he mean?
What up, Mike? Amazing Asian.
Sky Bob Bland. Super indie with it. AFL cards. What up? What up? Yeah, man. All right, shit. So bottom line is I'm not going to get that set framed. It's a damn shame.
God, that was overwhelming dealing with that. That was overwhelming.
I was highly upset.
Yeah. Where do people get stuff framed that they don't get it framed at Michael's? Like,
well, the thing is, I've really never seen anybody else get trading card sets framed. Like, that was the first time I've seen it done.
Well, I mean, people go to Michael's to get all kinds of shit framed. Like, people go to Michael's and get like army badges framed or dog tags with like your service record. Like, people go to Michael's and get a bunch of shit framed. I mean, where do people go other than
they
that?
were the 1996 Marvel Masterpieces.
Justin Bear, do not get banned. Do not even. I can't give you a justification for that. I hate ICP, but I like 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
It's different.
He's talking about you. How do you know you like 3-6 Mafia?
Because you tell people all the time that I like 3-6 Mafia.
I think it is very different stylistic wise. I don't know.
I do too. It's on a spectrum.
So Mad 291, I want somebody to prove that I said I would never collect Funko Pops. Or some people try to say that I hate Funko Pops. I've always said I just didn't want to get into them because I knew that I would end up getting every single one of them, which is what's happening now. You know what I'm saying? I still think Hot Toys are whack as hell. They remind me of dolls, man. I don't like mixed media. I don't like articulation.
I do like those. Is it 3 and 7?
Send that shit, Agent K.
Is it
the
3?
PO box is in the description? What?
The 3 3/4, like the Star Wars little articulating doll. You don't like those?
I never liked GI Joes as a kid. I was always into Transformers and Turtles. Dark Ranger. They do have Hobby Lobby. Yes.
I fucking love those little tiny. I mean, not necessarily Star Wars. I don't like Star Wars, but like the GI Joe ones, like all those little small, like original, those first articulating little dolls. They have that show, The Toys That Made Us, on Netflix. I highly suggest that everybody watch all the episodes of it.
So Dimitri, the reason why I didn't do that is because I didn't want them to look like fogged, having like layers and layers of plastic over it. You know, that's why I didn't want to do that. I mean, in retrospect, it probably would have saved the cards for sure. But you know. Yeah, we are still going to be dropping videos over the holidays for show. I got a lot of videos on deck, but I got to record some more content. But no, we're going to keep it moving.
We'll probably go live too. So guys, just let us know when you are at a family party that you don't want to be at. You need to go out in a room by yourself. We can all just hang out. We don't have any family in El Paso, so we're just going to be us hanging out.
John Mueller went to a local custom frame shop. It is expensive, man.
But see, I think because Michael's has these 70% off sales for framing. I think Michael's is super overpriced. Like I've never gone to a regular framing shop, so I don't know.
He told you art prints costing $150, and that's just you could do that yourself with pre-made frames. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I definitely could do that, but I want a huge frame like that. I can't buy a huge frame like that.
Christmas looking dope this year, man.
Yeah, Christmas is gonna be kind of crazy this year. We probably should film.
We're gonna do a What's in the Box Christmas edition, present style. Favorite Funko Pop of all time? Damn, I don't know. I don't really think I have one yet. I have so many Venom ones. I don't know, man. I don't think I have a favorite yet. I'm still kind of new to getting them, you know?
I think I just like the Simpsons ones.
Hmm.
My favorite's probably the Treehouse Maggie.
I kind of like the Megazord one a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Louis Bell, I don't think I ever was a fan of any kind of sports team. We're not really sports people.
Into sports like that.
I mean, I'll watch the Super Bowl with everybody and just vote, just root for whatever. But
so first of all, if we do the what's in the box, it's gonna be after the kids already open their presents. They're not gonna be down for doing that.
Hell the fuck no. The only toy I have that I know I still have my favorite slammer from my Pog set from when I was a kid. It's made out of the grid stepping metal plates on fire trucks that have like the little grooves in it. It's a slammer made out of that.
Word. What's going on, man? Got 110 in the chat. 111. Yeah, I did order the Animal Man omnibus. It's on the way.
Animal Man, can you tell me about him? Because I hear about him and I always am like thinking that he's like a Dr. Dolittle. He can talk to the animals.
No, not necessarily. He could use the powers of the animals.
We should talk about that too.
Oh,
why
is Robert Downey Jr. Making a Dr. Dolittle movie? Why?
And he's got an accent. He talks with an accent the whole time.
Like, he really must have just been bored. Like, dog, you just made like a Billy. Like, chill.
Sit still for a second.
That shit looks so whack.
Go sit somewhere. Yo, it's so bad looking.
Oh, my man from The Simpsons. Alpha's back in Pog form.
Millhouse. What up, Facebook user? Allow StreamYard access to your profile so we can see who the fuck you are.
Thanks. Matthias showing mad love. And what would you do if Star Wars got more love than Marvel? Hold on. What would you do if Star Wars got more love than Marvel? I think it does in a sense, right? Marvel's not cinema according to Scorsese.
First of all, Star Wars isn't cinema. No.
Is this the same level as like Marvel stuff?
I'm just being, stupid. Pow.
Oh, it's your boy Zab. Oh.
Where?
On Facebook user.
Oh. What up, Zabi Maserati?
Nah, I don't know how that Swamp Thing's collected though, man. From the New 52, right?
Wait.
What?
Oh. What did you say about Animal Man? What's his fucking power?
He can well, I've only read the one Grant Morrison run, and I don't know if it differs because Grant Morrison is a little bit trippy, but he can like use the powers from animals. Like he can use like the healing power of a reptile, or he can use he could turn into a fucking eagle or some shit like that. So
he's kind of like Beast Boy?
Yeah, but not like super lame.
Kind of sounds super lame like Beast Boy.
You should read that Grant Morrison one. It's kind of trippy.
Okay.
He can do like things that you wouldn't think of, like things that insects could do, and like
shed their skin.
Yeah, shit like he does that. I think actually he does like Morrison made it like things that you wouldn't have thought of from insects and stuff like.
So The Irishman is a show on Netflix, right? No, we have not watched it. It's like a gangster show, right?
Right.
Somebody asked if we watched it. Have you watched it? Tell me if it's good.
How do your kids feel about you both loving comics and being cool as fuck? I always ask them every day, like, how does it feel to have cool ass parents? And they'll be like, I would tell you if I did.
They're smart as fuck. They're fucking. First of all, our 11-year-old comes with the fucking comeback, so get you right in your heart. She knows exactly what you're sensitive about.
Appreciate that. Live Rad Rhino 83. I need more Irishmen and less Pops. Okay, I gotta check that shit out, man. Maybe we'll watch it over the break. I'm off until January 2nd.
See, my whole thing about Star Wars, the reason I think that I missed the boat on it is because I didn't watch it. I wasn't into it when it first came out. So I feel like, now when I go back and watch it, comparing it against what I see now, I guess maybe that's why I don't like it. I'm just like, it's whack.
My earliest memories of Star Wars is being in summer camp, and the counselors were all like a little bit older than you. You remember like camp counselors? And they all loved Star Wars. They would put Star Wars on, and I was like, "Yo, all that shit looks whack as fuck."
First of all,
that was my first experience.
That's right when it came out. Was when we were kids. What are you talking about?
The first trilogy so maybe 10 came out years... in the 70s, bro.
Oh, it did.
So when they first would play it, and all the counselors, we were like what in elementary school, and the counselors were like teenagers, and they would be like, "Star Wars, bro, Star Wars." They play it, and I was like, "Oh, this shit is looking whack as hell." You know what I mean? I was like, put on Ninja Turtles again or something.
It did not interest me at all in my youth up until current. Which we watched the first 3 the other day because we were getting ready to start watching Mandalorian. I was like, I want to like know about this. So we started watch the first 3, which we got through. I mean, I've seen parts of them before, so I kind of knew what I was in for. I just didn't really know the order because I never watched them all the way through. And then we got to the 4th movie, the one with that was the prequel, the episode 1.
Episode 1.
So terrible. So terrible.
So I only got into Star Wars when I had that Blu-ray collection. Remember, we were in Lantana, and I binged the first trilogy and then the prequel trilogy, and I was like, I started to get the lore, the Jedis, the ships. I started to get it, But I didn't like it as a kid. Model Vault talking about Irishman said it's 4 hours of talking, true cinema.
We did see the new Star Wars movie, Rise of the Sky.
Yeah.
Oh, he said Fall of the Skywalker yet.
I still think like my favorite one is episode 3, man. Return of the Sith. Or is it Return of the Sith or Revenge of the Sith? That shit is dope, man.
The Return of Revenge. Yeah, like animated TMNT is not whacked. First of all,
not for 8-year-old me.
No, first of all, me and my brother used to. First of all, Mousers. Yeah, I hear the music in my head. I can hear it. The neutrinos. Wait, what are they called?
Yeah, from Dimension X.
The Rock guy. What was his name?
Watch Witcher. I think we're gonna watch The Witcher, but I never read the comics or played the video games.
It has a cult following, the video game, doesn't it? Witcher.
I just saw a couple
people cosplay that shit. At the
people just
said
it was whack. I don't know.
Episode 3. First of all, 1, 2, and 3. I feel like they're all terrible. I haven't watched really any of the new ones. Oh no, we did watch episode 7, the 7th one, where that Ren girl shows up. Ray.
Matthias asked a couple questions. He saw at New York Comic Con. He said, asked what the favorite statues were. I think the Gambit one is probably my favorite. And then what do you think about the ending of Avengers Endgame? I thought it was a fitting ending, man. I thought they did it justice. I think the Cap arc was a little bit weird, but I like the Iron Man stuff. My man said he hates episode 3. What? Yeah, Attack of the Clones, the origin of Boba Fett. Yeah, that was good, but I remember that it was a boring movie, man.
So Zeze Fly said The Witcher show is a convoluted mess.
Yeah, I hear mixed things about that.
My favorite X-Men, it's a couple.
Mine's Wolverine.
Yeah, I like Rogue and Gambit together. I just like them as a couple. It's a whole package. I guess I like Rogue. How do I feel about The Mandalorian? They fell off after episode 3. I was surprised when we were watching the first 3 episodes. I was like, every week I was like, I'm so excited to watch this right now. The story is so good, and then it just fucking.
I like it.
I'm hoping that they get back on track here. I saw a meme. It was Baby Yoda laying on the ground in his little blanket, and it's just at the top mood. Like, I've been forgotten. Mood.
Did you see the new Wolverine ongoing coming out soon? Nah, I didn't catch that. What's it called? I don't remember seeing it in any of the comics I read this week. Yeah, I like Cyclops too, man. But sometimes he acts like too much of a Boy Scout. Archangel's crazy as fuck. What?
Lewis Bell said episode 6 is the best, followed by episode 1. Somebody go and get this guy and take him to a real fucking movie. So this isn't his best fucking pick.
Return of the Jedi. Isn't Empire Strikes Back like the overall consensus is that's the best Star Wars movie?
DJ Sick Rick said it's out early next year.
Oh, okay, dope.
Wait, they're gonna have a new guy being Wolverine, right? This is the beginning of a new.
No, he's talking about a comic book.
Oh.
Of the 3 Fantastic Four movies, which one's your favorite? Definitely Rise of the Silver Surfer. Except, they butchered Galactus, but
there were 3 Fantastic Four movies.
Yeah, because they had that one with Michael B. Jordan as Human Torch. Yo, Symbiote Massacre. I'm with you. I don't understand why. Well, okay, I didn't understand after we left the movies. I didn't understand why people didn't like it. Then I started watching some reviews, and I understood more. But I still felt like, are those really reasons not to like this movie? Like, I didn't really get it. Like the hate for the movie.
I just didn't like it on its own merit.
What does that even mean?
Just kidding. But I mean, I feel like both sides are all swept up in the hype of the movie because it's just a regular movie.
Wolverine by Ben Percy. What other books has Ben Percy done? I'm not familiar with the name. Yo, Jemify, how long do you think Saga will be up? How long
do you think before it will be up on the street? It's like, just say how long do you think it will take before it's up?
Well, they got to finish the amount of issues that they made is half of the story, so they got to finish the whole story first. I think that's a show or a movie that would be better than the book. I think. Because I think visually they could do a lot with that world.
Oh, my thigh muscle hurts. There's going to be a new Star Wars trilogy? Another one? A fourth trilogy?
No, I heard that they weren't going to do a trilogy anymore.
Somebody posted in the GemMintC group, like, the end of the first three.
Look, Matthias, I have a question. Is the girl on the stream your girlfriend or your sister? It's okay.
Neither. I'm his wife.
Why? How come it couldn't be wife?
And sister.
No.
No, we were younger. We were teenagers. People used to ask if we were brother and sister.
Yeah. We've been married for like 11 years now.
Yes.
I love how you said girlfriend. So he must think we're young. To say, because he said
how
girlfriend.
old do I look?
We literally have teenage daughters in the other room. Right now. Isn't that funny? Favorite Star Wars character? That's a good question. I don't think I've ever thought of that. I guess, man, I think I would pick maybe. Damn, I was gonna say Han Solo, maybe my favorite hero, but then it's like I love Vader.
Which Han Solo? Because I feel like the last three movies Han Solo is
original
like
trilogy Han Solo,
super weak.
Yeah,
yo, you're fucking.
He reminds me of my dad.
He's got.
Harrison Ford looks like my dad.
Don't say that.
You don't think so?
No.
He's got.
Your dad looks like the Michael Scott in the first episode.
No, he does not. He looks. He got the same kind of.
In the pilot episode.
He got the
No, I'm just fucking.
The old Han Solo vibe.
First of all, your dad is Zoolander.
No.
In the first movie.
They in Texas, so why not both? We're not from Texas, yo. We just lived out here for a couple years.
No, don't get it because we're from Florida. That's way better.
But we're from South Florida, not like Florida.
We're not from Farmyard, Florida.
We're not Florida man.
We're from where you vacation.
Right. Kind of. Near there.
Near
where you vacation.
Like, you know how every place has a bad part of town? We live where you vacation, but in the bad part of town.
Come, we actually just double back toward it. We were not talking about Star Wars the whole time.
Favorite Marvel villain? I don't feel like I can 100% place Venom in the villain category.
See, I always gravitate Venom too because I think of 90s Venom. I think of tormenting Spider-Man Venom. That's my favorite too.
Yeah. Sarasota, please, a little bit more south. No. We're closer to Miami.
We're from the Fort Lauderdale area.
We're about 45 minutes to an hour north of Miami. An hour and a half 3 hours on a bad day.
Papo. Nah, but I would jump on the new Star Wars comic. If it's a new ongoing, I would jump on it. Blue Steve. Yeah, I have read Mind Bomb. I remember when I got it as a kid, and I was like, "What is this? What am I reading, man?"
It's a fucking mind bomb. That's what the fuck you're reading.
Venom Island. I'm definitely gonna read it. We'll see.
What's the whole premise of that Venom Island?
So the premise of that, from what I took, I could be wrong. So Donny Cates is doing Venom, right? He's been doing a great job. It's got a new arc called Venom Island. Now, what I think it is the second Venom storyline ever in the 90s was Spider-Man. Spider-Man fights Venom on this island and fakes his death so that Venom will stop hunting him. And I think they're revisiting that island. Okay. That's what I don't know in my mind.
So I'm like, how is he stuck on this island? Like, there must be a way he's Venom.
I think it has to do with that. I could be way wrong, but I did not. No, I don't send books. I don't have books like that I get graded anymore.
So
I'm off that.
I kind of want to swing back to Star Wars again.
Really?
I do, because I'm worried about Baby Yoda.
Oh, because he's not in any of the sequel trilogies.
Right.
Where you at?
Right. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do with this little guy?
I don't know. Maybe Disney didn't realize how big. Do you think they knew what they had on their hands when they made the show?
I feel like they should have known with Baby Yoda.
They might have been like, "Yo, this is about to blow up."
They should have had a bunch of merch in the
here's what I don't like.
for that.
Are they not going to tie Mandalorian into any canon movies? Is it canon? I think it is supposed to be. But if they don't tie it into the movies, I think that's whack. That's kind of how, to me, Marvel shows are whack. Like, they would talk about the Marvel movies in the show, but they would never talk about the shows in the movies. And I think that's just lame.
Yeah, so that's what I'm worried about currently. I saw that online and made me really think about his welfare. Yeah, Sunrise. I had family. I used to go to Sunrise every year for like Christmas.
Is this
parties.
Sunrise where the swap shop is at?
Yeah. Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Oh, he said you look like you're 20 years old, Steph.
Oh, really? That's a compliment.
Yay. Com saying, what do you think on Donnie Cates going to make Noel the center of all the stories, trying to get them all together somehow? Seems to be heading in that direction. Yeah, it does, man. I don't know. It's gonna have to have that payoff, right? Oh, there goes Robbie. It is the same island from those Spider-Man issues. I actually just read it this morning. Was it any good?
Rockin' Robbie?
Yeah. PCP.
I always think of that song. Rockin' Robin. Rock.
Mm-hmm.
The swap shop was at 441?
Nah, that shit was more.
Oh no,
south,
I'm thinking
right?
of
OP Flea.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
I think it was on Lions Road.
Lions?
Maybe it was 441. I went to Tate, so that was my shit. I used to go every weekend.
Yeah, he used to do the fucking sitting in front of the store before they did that fucking
the tent sale?
The tent sale all night.
To get those keys half off.
I got the keys. Yeah, the flea market on that was on Sample.
Robbie said it's pretty good, and yeah, Bagley's doing the art. I'm not really a fan of modern Bagley though, to be honest. I like 90s Bagley a lot. So what are we gonna do, man? I guess we've been on for like over an hour.
Yeah, I do want to go sew some shit.
Gotta get some breakfast going.
Breakfast? Yeah, or I'm just gonna make eggs.
Yeah, let's get some breakfast going.
Hey, how do you guys like your eggs?
Fertilized. All right, guys, before I get out of here, let's pump my little thatspidermanbooth.com. Make sure you guys check it out if you're into their mystery boxes. They got $30 mystery boxes. You get 5 comics equal to greater value. If you use the code GemMint, you'll save $10. It's a one-time use code. And the grand prize that's going to run until Wednesday is going to be this amazing Spider-Man 129 first appearance of Punisher. About a 6570 condition. It's great, ungraded. So, yeah, man, hit up thatspidermanbooth.com. Make sure to stay tuned. We are going to have daily videos throughout the holidays. Maybe we'll do some holiday-themed shit.
Shit.
I'll talk to Robbie and them, see if we want to talk about this week's comics and do a live on that still, even though it's late.
Should I put red and green glitter in your eggs so you could have a holiday-themed shit?
All right, y'all.
Over medium.
I like hard over hard. Actually.
I like them over easy. Runny.
Ugh. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. If you guys are watching on the replay, or even you guys, hit that like button on the way out. And man, we'll catch you guys later.
Hercules.
Peace.